Okay, so in this section, we're gonna try to get familiar with some patterns of numbers which can be generated into equations, okay, algebra expressions, as well as to create patterns for numbers that come afterwards. But let's begin with just reviewing the basics, right? What is an integer? Okay, what are the difference between these things? You might have heard of all of these: integers, whole numbers, natural numbers, odd numbers, even numbers. Okay, so all of this can be displayed on the number line, the integer line. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so integer is referring to every single number, okay, that's on these tick marks. Okay, the pattern continues here. Those are integers. Whole number is referring to just 0 and 4. This is whole numbers. Okay. Natural number is referring to from 1 and forward. Okay, so excluding 0. This is called the natural numbers. Okay, so they're so similar. I don't know why there's two separate names for it. And often, we interchange these two, and depending on what kind of math course you're taking. But historically, the concept of 0 came much after the counting numbers. So that's why we gave it a new name for a set of numbers that include 0. Okay, whole numbers. All numbers referring to, right, numbers that is not divisible by 2. Right, so 1, there's no way to share 1 evenly between 2 people. Right. 3 as well, like 1, 2, 3. Can you share 3 of these identical things evenly between 2 people? No, right? So hopefully you understand that. And of course, there's these negative numbers are also considered odd numbers. Okay, even numbers, right, is also actually everything that's not odd. So all numbers that can be shared exactly between 2 people. So 2 things, you just cut it in half, give that to one person, give that to the other person, you can share it. 4, cut it in half, give that to one person, give that to the other person. These are called even numbers. Okay, so that's some terminology there. Okay, let's do our first fancy number, triangular number. What are these? So these are numbers that can form triangles. Here's how we form triangles. Okay, 1, 3 forms a triangle. 1 plus 2. Okay, let me maybe do a slightly better job there. 1, 2. And then you need 3 more to form a bigger triangle. So actually note that this is 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2. This is 1 plus 2 plus 3. The next one is like this. Okay, you need 4 more to form the triangle, right? So always 1 more than the number above it. So the number 3, this is 6, and this is 10. 1, 3, 6, 10. If you see these numbers, okay, and this is a little bit harder to tell if you're just randomly given, hey, what is this number? Well, 10 is even number, right? It's divisible by 2, 5, but also it's a triangular number. The next one, even though we don't draw it, we can actually figure out what it is, right? The number that comes after 4 will be 5. So 15 will be the next triangular number. The one after that is 15. After 5 comes 6. So 21 will be the next triangular number. Okay, so that's the first fancy triangular number. Fancy number, basically. Fancy meaning these numbers we don't actually typically talk about too much, right? Integer, whole number, natural number, we talk about all the time. So let me stop there and talk about the other numbers, continue in the next video.